Trevor, the traction engine, enjoyed living at the Vicarage orchards. The birds were singing, apples were ripening on the trees. But Edward came to see him every day, but sometimes Trevor did not have enough work to do. I do like to keep busy all the time, said Trevor, and I do like company, especially children's company. Cheer up, said Edward. I'm sure you do. So Tom Hat needs to work at the new harbor. I am to take you to meet Thomas today. Oh, said Trevor, the harbor at the seaside, children, that will be lovely. And so Trevor was loaded up and he puffed away and he left to meet to meet Thomas. Thomas was on his way with a trainload of metal pilings that were needed to make the harbor walls firm and safe. Hello, Thomas, said Edward. This is Trevor, a friend of mine. He's a traction engine. Thomas eyed the new kind of doubtfully. A what engine? A traction engine, explained Trevor. I run on roads instead of rails. Can you take me to the harbor, please? So Thomas said, I do need a job to do. And could you take me, please? Yes, of course, said Thomas cheerfully. But he was still puzzled. Workmen coupled Trevor's car to Thomas's train, and soon they were ready to start their journey. I'm very glad to be... I'm glad to keep busy all the time, said Trevor. I don't have enough to do sometimes, you know. But I can work anywhere, in orchards or farms and scrap yards, even in harbors. But you don't run on rails, replied Thomas. I'm a traction engine, said Trevor. I enjoy working in Vicarage orchard. Just wait and see, he said. But when they reached the harbor, they found everything in confusion. The freight cars had derailed, blocking the lines, and stone slabs lay everywhere. We must get these pilings passed, said Thomas's driver. They are essential. Trevor, we need you to drag them around this mess. Just the short sort of job I like, replied Trevor. Now you see, Thomas, I can now show you what a traction engine can do. Trevor told the pilings clear with chains and pulled them into position. Who needs rails? Said Trevor cheerfully to himself. Later, Thomas brought Annie and Clarabelle to visit him. Now you see, said Thomas, I'd soon know what a traction engine can do. The harbor was full of children. Trevor gave him rides around the harbor, and he enjoyed this best of all. He's very kind, said Annie. He reminds him of Thomas, added Clarabelle. Everybody was sorry when it was time for Trevor to go. Thomas pulled him back to the junction. A small tear came into Trevor's eye. Thomas pretended not to see. I could come see you if I can, he promised. The vicar will look after you, and there's plenty of work for you now at the orchard, but we may need you again at the harbor sometime. That will be lovely, said Trevor. Now Trevor was remembering about the harbor. Was remembering the Danny and Trevor dreamed about the harbor, but most of all, the children. Danny went happily to sleep at the shed at the bottom of the orchard.